Welcome to another episode of
These Are the Aesthetics.
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. your favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. Your favorite creative, a.k.a. You know, I hope I made Santa's list this year.
Naughty.
Yeah, nah, I think I made the nice list.
It's not for me to judge. Whatever you do in this in your spare time, it's on you. I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna tell you, are you naughty or nice? That's my kind of
Hey, you!
And I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary Trust, aka Creator of the Year. I said it. Aka Best Podcast in the World. Aka The Sneaker Guy. Aka It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
So you edited 2 videos that you're Creator of the Year. Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing today?
No, but I support it. You know what?
It's the last part of the year. We can let it all out.
Oh man, well, how you feeling? Let me check the temperature in the room before we start. How's your mental health? How's your physical well-being, my good sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I was okay until freaking this nigga just walked in here and started gyrating.
You know what's funny? But yeah, how you feeling?
Yes, sir. But I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Like it's the holidays, man. It's kind of hard to be in a bad mood at the moment, even though a lot of bullshit does come in the way. But it's like I'm in a good mood. I'm on a solid 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as me, man, I'm feeling great. You know, I think Christmas falls on my off day and New Year's fall on my off day this year. So I'll be home, no work. I get to be around family. I'm still doing some holiday shopping. Well, today I did some browsing, some window shopping. So my process is usually I start with the window shopping.
I don't know why you do that, bro, because this is the time of year you look at some shit, you go the following week, that shit is gone.
They don't play with me like, well, if I don't get people things that is popular. I get them things that are needed. So I don't think they're going to run out of microwave or tires or shit like that. So
I don't know why.
We going to be all right.
You ever like go somewhere to go shop with Cheech? It's like Cheech really thinks he's bigger than life when he go to the freaking mall. He be telling the person that worked there, hey, make sure you hold this for me, yo. Like, bro, they're not gonna hold. No, they hear that 50 times a day. You know how I know Cheech.
The difference is I come back though. I know you're traumatized because of your time at Foot Action. and I understand that. I know it's the last show of the year with a fucking trauma dump in here. But I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is Cheech thinks he's larger than life. Let me tell you a quick example of why Cheech thinks he's that nigga. This nigga freaking pulled up to my house.
I don't behave like that, by the way.
This is around Thanksgiving. This nigga pulled up to my house. And he got dropped off there. I'm like, cool. He's like, oh shoot, I gotta get an Uber. I gotta go back home. I'm like, all right, coul. This nigga freaking, I'm like, he called the Uber. I'm like, cool. I'm like, yo, did you call the Uber? He's like, yeah, I gave him my name at the gate. And I'm like, nigga, you don't live here.
I just thought everybody knew what it was. The president is in town.
Bro, that's me and my sister was like, nigga, you don't live here.
How do you know the number for the gate?
I forgot. I said, yo, say my name at the gate, you good. I thought it was the club.
Hey, some people will say, I'm not going to get into that.
Oh, man. But honestly, though, I feel great. I'm excited. You know who I'm excited to get a gift this year? My nephew. You know, I saw these little dunks that I would have given him, even though he enjoys walking around barefoot. But we're going to shove his feet in a pair of dunks so we can take this picture. We're going to take this photo out.
And I know what you be doing too, because you post your nephew just so you can get the DM saying,
no,
oh my gosh, you're such a great,
no,
you would be a great father. Oh, I know what your nasty ass be doing. I seen your DMs. You don't have to lie today.
First of all, that's invasive. Number 1. Number 2, I don't do it for that. Like, I genuinely be watching him, and I be trying to capture the moments in real time, and then I'm like, yo, that's cute. Let me post that up. And you know what the double standard is?
What?
So the moms can post whatever they want.
Yeah.
But as soon as I post something, it's like, oh, he trying to get the bitches. I'm like, nah, it ain't even like that.
Honestly, posting a kid that's not like your actual child. If you post them like every week, like fam, we get it. Like you know what I hate?
I don't post my nephews.
You know who's the nastiest that I be doing it? It's like it's always Spanish women always post their freaking nephews, nieces. It's like, oh my god, they post them so much like you think it's their kid. Like, bro, relax.
All right.
Is it a tactic to keep the men away? Like I don't get it. You know,
I feel like they mate baiting at that point. You know,
the good truth be.
Yeah, bro. You know, Spanish women, as soon as they have one, boy.
I wouldn't know.
Oh man.
But when this episode comes out, like, cause like we're posting this after Christmas anyway, so I got like literally all my family like a pair of the blacksmiths. That set me back a couple dollars. So like I'm
the funniest one was your girl. She was like, "What? I don't get one."
my fiance.
Oh, yo, shit, my bad.
She gonna come at you.
Hey,
watch him out.
Guy, salute. How many times a day do you have to do that?
Oh no, I corrected myself already. But it's really what my friends like. What do you mean? Like, oh, you still go out with that girl? I'm his fiance. Don't you see my hand? Let me stop before I get in trouble.
Yeah. But that's what's up though. You have to buy a whole family Jordan 3s.
Yes, well, I'm done spending. Anything that comes with a bill, if it decline, let it ride. That's the model for the rest of the month. Yeah, that is. So getting into the holidays, really, since we're already talking about the holidays, do you have any like Christmas holidays? First of all, do you celebrate Christmas?
I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do enjoy the time off to be around family. Mm-hmm. My church usually does like some sort of activity, and I know like some of the family members cook. And again, to be honest, I'm a guy. I'm a guy's guy. So as long as I have some time off to myself before I'm surrounded by people I haven't seen in a while, I'm fine. So as long as there's gonna be food and alcohol, count me in.
Hey, speaking of the church, I'm not gonna say the church that you go to. Cause I don't want niggas to pull up on.
Yeah, that church have enough guys. The church is turning down men. But he's in fact, I'm gonna have a talk with the pastor.
By the way, that's not a church. By the way, that's a club. I see who be going in there.
You said you was a man's man.
No, let me. No, we got at some point we got to put our foot down. Like, there's too many men in the church.
There's too many men in the church. You know we have to post this, right?
This is what I'm saying.
Please clean this.
As a
men can't be saved. What the fuck is going on here?
I'm not saying that they could be saved last. You know, let's get the women in here. Let's get the energy.
So they got to get the word of God virtually. That's what you're telling me.
I think so. No, but honestly, what it is there's too many cars and it's preventing the parking.
Oh wow.
So I can't even get in, so I can go worship the Lord. You know what I mean?
Well, even in my moment,
I'm not even gonna name drop the church because it's a boy. God is good.
That's nasty. All I know is she's walking to that church with no Bible.
that's sacrilege.
I have the Bible on my phone.
Okay, who created the women that go in the church?
Oh, okay, all right, okay. So as far as the holiday traditions for me is, I do the usual. I see the family. I go to my aunt's house. A lot of good food is eaten.
By the way, I have yet to be invited to your aunt's house.
First of all, you wouldn't come. Well, most of my family made good money, but first of all, the thing is,
try to flex on me.
The thing is, well, we're not gonna do this with Chief because he's like, oh, I've never been invited, Nick. Because the thing is, I can't invite you to a place if you're gonna pull up at 1 a.m. You can't pull up at 1 a.m. to a place that's not my house.
Okay, you're right. I was gonna ask an appropriate question, but I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, you're right.
But yes, but as far as like with holidays, I see my family. I spend time with my cousins, and I spend time with my fiance, and I believe some of her family's gonna be in town too. So it's like a lot of holiday festivities, cookies, hot cocoa, the whole nine. The only thing we're not doing is the ugly sweater the night before Christmas shit. But
yeah, that's like, a little OD.
Cause like, but another question too is like I had a conversation with somebody is that like, cause like out of my whole life, I've actually never been to a holiday party with like my actual peers. So I want to ask you, is that like, am I just lame or is that considered white activities, holiday parties?
You want me to respond to that as a nigga, or you want me to respond to that as somebody, as a worker? because as a professional, I'll say it's healthy. It brings the morale of the people when your boss or the company takes you guys out and stuff like that. But the other side of that, we know what happened at these company parties. There's been a nigga that's been eyeing your girl the whole year. Now he has some liquor courage. Now you want to walk up and be like, "Hey, you got some nice titties." Now you gotta go. Now you gotta go and shoot him the next day. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of bullshit. Now, honestly, it'd be a lot of.
I'm gonna bleep out your name.
It'd be a lot of bullshit happening at them holiday parties, bro. It'd be a lot of, you feel me? You getting too close. You using an excuse to you try to get my girl. Oh, it's Secret Santa. You try to finagle a gift in there.
I don't know where you have mistletoes coming out your freaking back pocket.
All of a sudden you the most generous man in the world. Nah.
By the way, they set you up with these holiday parties because my job stopped doing it ever since like most of us like work from home now. But it's like these holiday parties. First of all, usually be open bar. They really set you up to say, hey, what's your true intentions for you working? Of course,
bro. I'm telling you, it's a setup. And most of them are either at a restaurant or at a venue or at a hotel. I've been to a couple of them. It's nice, but it's honestly, I don't know, man. I think they're more enjoyable if you go single. If you're a single man, you have more fun.
And I think at like the holiday parties too is like, especially like with that movie Obsession with Idris Elba, is like, you know, it's a holiday party, you can't come. It's only people who work at the job.
Oh yeah. A lot of men are using that, but you can't even do that no more. You can actually bring your girl. It's a myth.
Of course. So that was your covert response. So what's your nigga response? It's like, is holiday parties considered white activities?
I mean,
like building the gingerbread houses. I don't see the fuzzy sweaters.
I think it's more of a girl thing, and I think it's more of a per corporate thing if you really want to keep it there. I mean,
is it for the single women?
I mean, it could be. It could be. I think people use that opportunity to get their shit off, and you feel me? I don't think it's the right like environment for a woman that's in a committed relationship unless she has restraints. Yeah, for a guy too, I'm not gonna just single out the women. But if you don't have any self-control, self-discipline, dick discipline, pussy discipline, stay home.
That is
true.
Or
bring your partner.
That is true, because these women are running wild out here because the red lingerie come out, the red lipstick is seen everywhere. So it's like, fellas, stay safe out here. Because they lining you up for failure during these holidays.
Yeah, and now every woman in your life is being super friendly because they want a gift. Yeah, that whole week.
Or a gift for somebody else.
Yeah, they...
How many gifts you giving out this year?
I don't know, but how many gifts? I'm gonna repurpose the question to you, Gary. Yes. Well, you say you already shopped for your whole family and your girl already. As far as me, fiance. I'm sorry. She's still a girl. Your girl is a fiance. I mean, your fiance is a girl.
Yeah, I understand. That's hate, by the way. I caught it. That was quick hate, but I caught it. Well, yes, what was the question?
Nah, I'm saying, like, for me, though, I have a short list of people to shop for. That's it.
Oh, I really just do, like, I usually just shop for people, like, in the immediate household, even though the word immediate is non-existent in my family, in my big-ass family. But, yes, I usually spend money-wise, usually in the household.
Okay.
Because Christmas around this time is too expensive. But my own personal holiday tradition for me is, like, I love to watch, like, a holiday movie, like every day in, like, in December.
Okay.
Like, do you have any favorite holiday movies?
I mean... definitely some of the classics. You got Home Alone. You got...
Which Home Alone?
What you mean, which Home Alone? The OG one. Not the...
first one?
Yeah, I mean, I like the first one.
I'm corny. Actually, I think the third one's the funniest.
I mean, they all funny, but I feel like the one that really started it all, like, the second one is kind of cheesy because...
The second one was more of an adult movie, weirdly.
The second one, they forgot you again? Really? All right, whatever. Like,
worst mom of the year.
Your people forgot you 2 times? Whatever. But Friday, for sure, a classic. Honestly, any of those, like, Eddie Murphy movies from the 90s and the early 2000s, like...
Coming to America.
You know, Boomerang, like anything that could bring back nostalgia, that could bring back the inner child in you, that could remind you of simpler times, I'll say is a good movie to put on.
I hear that.
You know me, I watch I watch The Godfather on Christmas, bitch. I don't care.
I know. Technically, American Gangster is a holiday movie. Hey, they cutting turkeys and they cutting niggas.
Is that how you celebrate the holidays?
But yes, I watch Reggie Jackson, but
Freddie would have laughed so bad, but he's like, I don't know if this is racist.
hey. Well, my favorite holiday movies, like I love like my favorite holiday movies is anything involving like a rich white father getting mad at his kid and his wife because he don't spend too much time at home.
Oh yeah, that's the classic one. You got the house, you got the Range Rover, you got everything. But Dad, you gotta go to work again. Yeah, how do you think I afford this big ass house? And like, what do you?
You don't want to go to the trip to Paris because you have to spend time with Frank at work.
No, you know something I've been trying to like figure out. What did the dad at home, like in Home Alone, do?
Oh, he make bank. He sold Escobar drugs. That nigga had a 20-room freaking house.
Dog, that nigga had 40 kids with him.
You know how you know that nigga rich? His freaking brothers freaking lived there too. No one even peeped that.
That's crazy.
They're crazy. Like I watch Home Alone. Like my favorite like holiday movie of all time is Jingle All the Way, where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
I haven't seen that one.
That shit funny. It's like the Turbo Man freaking toy. Like that movie when they trying to get the toy like the day before like Christmas. That shit is freaking hands down hilarious to me. Another movie is like technically Spider-Man. The third one is like a holiday movie. Technically, it's technically a holiday movie, man. It's around.
That's a reach.
I love, but my favorite holiday movies is like my favorite holiday movies are the holiday movies that's not really like marketed as a holiday movie. Because first of all, I don't know why she's talking. If it was a freaking mafia movie that's freaking happened to be around Christmas, she's just gonna watch that shit.
Yeah, right. But that's a personal preference. I'm not gonna force the family to be like, hey, the Gambino family about to murder him right now. Look, I can't do that.
I'm not gonna watch Hotel Rwanda if it's around Christmas. Like I'm not gonna do.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's wrong, Gary.
And
Fucked up. That's right, though.
and that's too dark dramatic. That's God damn. Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it around Christmas.
All right. I mean, to each their
No
own.
disrespect.
You know, I think you know what it is. I think Gary he bought the DVD, so he has to kind of watch it now.
Buy the DVD in 2024. It's crazy.
Nigga, you got 200 of them.
Shout out to my dad.
Well, your dad does.
Shout out to my dad. But yeah, I'll be watching Jingle All the Way. What's the other like Home Alones? What's it called? I saw one recent movie. It's called Red One. The movie with freaking The Rock and
I heard it was trash.
It wasn't bad. The only problem with it is like, bro, like the second half of the movie got hella demonic out of fucking nowhere. Like what the fuck? It's like they tried to incorporate like Santa and Krampus, but it's kind of more of like God and the devil type relationship. So it's like, all right, fam, it's cool and all. I'm watching the movie. It's like, yo, clearly this ain't a fucking kids movie, but it's decent. Oh yeah, and that movie Four Christmases is goated too.
We talked about some of the pros about the holidays and what we enjoy. What about some of the cons? What around this time of year kind of give you the icks, you know, about the whole season?
Every time around this year, I get a phone call from every city in Florida. I don't know what it is, bro. So there's always a nigga trying to sell me something, saying that, hey, you're our lucky winner for this company you've never heard of. Can you give me your social security number and your credit card number? Like, no.
Damn, yeah, you put your corporate voice on just now.
But like, yo, like the scammers, bro, is freaking ridiculous. I hate the traffic. This is the time of year, no matter how, I said this last year and I'll say it again, no matter how close your destination is, put your maps on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because there's always freaking traffic everywhere. And I don't know why, but like every time around the holidays, construction workers are like, you know what? The busiest road that everybody go on, how about we work on that shit now?
And they're not working, by the way. They're smoking cigarettes and looking at the plan all day.
You should. That's all my cons of the holidays.
For me, it's the snowbirds and the tourists.
Oh.
I don't hate the extra traffic because I make a lot of money during the season. But at the same time, I just hate answering stupid questions. Like, the world is kind of like, we live in a modern world. It's kind of regular everywhere you go. Everybody have a cell phone. Everybody could put on their GPS, their maps. So it's like, I hate being stopped by 40 strangers a day. Hey, where's the McDonald's? Like, bro, you get what I'm saying? Or, you be walking around the mall. It's like, yeah, I get it. You being a good citizen and you being a good Samaritan. It's cool, but it's like I feel like everybody's in a rush in this
Oh, of
season.
course. Like
Everybody
everybody's
got
on edge.
somewhere to go. Everybody
It's
is
the
in a,
holiday blues.
yeah. So it's like it's kind of annoying, and the tourists don't know how to drive. They want to get the most ridiculous cars. They want to they want to block traffic. They want to and they're coming to shop and getting all the stuff that the locals need. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on.
You know one of my issues with freaking like with the snowbirds is they will come around and ask dumb questions like, oh, why is it so cold right now? I should have just stayed in Chicago. Like, ma'am.
Stay in Chicago.
Wait, hold on. This is the shit that pisses me off, ma'am. It's negative 15 degrees in Chicago. It's 55 degrees here. It's fucking December. You should have bring a jacket anywhere in the freaking world right now. It's cold everywhere.
And I think they think Florida is paradise. Like, they think there's no crime. They think there's no bad people. And it's like, dog, still, be cautious. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, just be kind to the locals.
And lastly, customer service don't exist around this time of year.
And, yeah, and stop showing up to restaurants 15 minutes before they close. How about that?
Ordering a lobster at 9:50.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. I think, this time of year brings out a lot of entitlement because a lot of people are getting their holiday bonus, so they think they're Trump.
Oh,
so they it's like you get your little $500 in your check. Now you think everybody should just treat you like a king everywhere you go. So
dude, most jobs, you want a holiday bonus? How about you use that PTO you ever used yet?
Well, yeah, that's about it. But besides that, I mean, I'm blessed to be alive. I got, I'm surrounded by family and loved ones. I'm blessed to have a job. I'm blessed to have air in my lungs. So I really don't have nothing serious to complain about.
Exactly.
Just little shit, but
yeah. But real quick, you got a good discuss a really good topic. Like, I guess gift ideas for men and women.
Yes. I thought this was very interesting because over the years, I think men have been, quiet a lot about the consideration haven't been there, if you will. You get what I'm saying? So the holidays, for a while have been about the women, the kids, and, your extended, your older family and stuff. But I feel like now, I think we at a stage now where, like, I think things should change. Like, I think we tired of getting boxers and socks and...
socks.
In the words of Madoff, we're tired of getting pussy and socks. Every man deserve a nice watch. Every man deserve, a good scarf. Every man deserve a good cologne, that gives him a signature scent. Mm-hmm. Every man deserve a massage. Every man deserve a trip. Every man deserve a toolkit. It's just get me practical things that I could use. Like, don't give me things that I could go to Walmart and go grab on a random Tuesday. Like, that's it. And it just put thought. Like, if you draw me something,
I think
make me something, order me something, like build me something,
But now the conversation has to be had is like, as far as like with gift giving, don't you think that's different when you're like how long you've known someone? Because like me and my fiance been together for like going on 8 years. Mm-hmm. We're at a point now where it's like the surprising thing is kind of like, it's cool, but I kind of want to, if I'm spending good money, I want to know you're going to use the motherfucker. So I really asked, hey, what do you want? Or I told her, like, give me like a little mini list of what you want out of these things. And I'll just randomly pick on which one you want.
I think from a relationship perspective, I think it's about learning your partner.
Oh my God.
And no, what I mean by that, it sounds cliche, but it's like, for example, if you like to read, right? Mm-hmm. I can get your favorite book. I can get you a new book. I could get you a signed copy of your favorite book. I could, get you a membership card to a library. I think you could get creative based on the initial root of the idea of what the person is inspired by. I think what it is effort. Effort, consideration, thought. That's what it is. Like, the gift don't have to be big. Like, if I know you, for a week, and I'm like, okay, like, I work with this guy, and I noticed that, he needs a shirt, or you get what I'm saying, or he enjoys drinking wine. It could be something small. It's just, like I said, you just got to do your research, and it has to just come off genuine. I don't want to feel like you stopped at CVS to get me something before you got here. You know, it's just...
I think we're at the time, like, is the gift card dead?
I think the gift card is dead because people stop writing inside of the gift card.
That is true.
So people can, you know, put it away and save it. If you just give somebody a gift card a message is already in there and you just sign it, it's less, like I said, it's effort. So if you give me a blank card and you write a thoughtful message, yes, I know women and parents that will collect those, and you know, and it'll be in a box somewhere for memory's sake. But if you just get, again, it comes down to how thoughtful the gift is.
Yeah.
The gift don't have to be expensive. The gift have to be thoughtful. That's what it is. Just put effort into giving somebody something. Just show me how much you appreciate me. That's it.
I hear you, man. Shouts out to my fiance. She got me a mattress. Was it like, I think last year?
See, that's dope. That's a dope adult gift.
You should. And I definitely use that bitch every night.
I bet.
But let's get into, I guess, somewhat of the meat and potatoes of this podcast episode. We're trying to get into, what's his name? Travis Hunter and his fiance.
Okay. Well, what are your thoughts? I'll let you start on that subject matter, and then I guess I'll close it out.
Right, I'll let you iron your cape before I get my take. So like pretty much like my idea of like with Travis Hunter and his fiance. One, I want to say Travis Hunter is a troll. Okay. I want to put it out there. Travis Hunter is a troll, and there's definitely some things his fiance could do different, but I want to have a conversation with the woman that watches podcast. Newsflash, she would be a lot of women in that scenario as well. Because, and I don't know if you want me to just like throw out the heavy punches early in the topic, but like, this is why certain men like him get the white woman.
Freddie, put the camera on Gary, please.
Here's camera on, please.
Let's be real. Bro, all right.
Are you saying the white women will behave themselves accordingly?
Well, the reason why I'm saying is this, and keep in mind, I've had this conversation with multiple women already, and I understand those women don't speak for all women as well. But a lot of women, like the common woman, they don't know what to do in that scenario of him. Like, say if like a lot of women who don't have a fucking clue what winning a Heisman Trophy means, so they're gonna sit down and like, you know what? Let me just sit down and wait until he literally hugs his mom. This, that, which she explained what she did. And there's like certain other things. It's like she's gonna get jealous when she knows, oh, he's about to get the bag of going to the NFL. A lot of women are gonna approach him, and her natural instinct is, oh, I'm gonna be jealous. Why are you touching on my man like that? And why are you taking pictures so long? That's gonna be the common woman. You know what's so different? Like I'm watching Starting Five on Netflix. And like out of the players, there's Domantas Sabonis. He plays for the Sacramento Kings. His wife literally looking at him, even though she was capping in the front, like, oh, I met him through my girlfriend, and she said, oh, he's an NBA player. I'm like, I don't want to date an NBA player. Cap. You fell to your knees in freaking grace that you found an NBA player. Besides that, she freaking was talking about how she said, oh, I pack his lunch, I do this for him, I make sure he does his right stretches, this and that. She has everything accordingly. Literally, she was literally made and built to be a basketball wife.
You know what? Paul, not to distract you or derail your point. I love how sometimes women list a list of things that they do for us, and it's like, yo, all I ever wanted was my dick sucked and a meal.
I'm not saying.
Nah, but a woman will sit there saying, I iron his clothes, I cook, I clean. Shorty.
I just take care of the kids. I'm joking, just kidding.
No, but I'm saying, like, sometimes, like, I hear women, like, list a list so they can kind of, like, make us feel bad. And it's like, dog, I didn't ask you for this.
The only time...
I just asked you to rub my back.
All right.
And, you know what I mean?
The only time I was like, all right, this is blasphemous, when freaking Mariah Mills is saying all the shit you do for Zion. I'm like, bitch. Oh, no. Were you in the gym catching his rebounds when he's practicing on the shot?
We're gonna get to that. But yeah, I mean,
But yeah, but literally what I'm saying is like, I just think that a lot of women are just naturally upset because of like she's doing what most women would do if they were in that scenario. Because like real quick, the reason why people are upset is because she said that, and I think in an interview that originally he wasn't like her actual type, and so later, and then like obviously he's like she caught an attitude with him in public a couple times, and like he's kind of like
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
One of the most popular college athletes was not her type.
Well, I don't know if he was that popular at the time.
And then she found out. Then
I'm pretty sure someone talked to her.
She didn't know who she was dating, and she had to find out.
who approached her?
So she didn't look at his follower account on Instagram, the celebrities follow.
But look, all right, say
Bro,
like
women, I'm not buying that. Women snoop for less. Women will date the mailman and figure out if his follower count go up. You're not gonna be dating Travis Hunter and then you get what I'm saying,
right,
and be like, oh my God, LeBron just happened to follow my boyfriend. I don't know,
but
maybe he's important, maybe not.
Wait, not to cut you off though. Like, bro, I worked at Foot Action multiple times, and like Lamar Jackson, when he was in college, he was freaking like I didn't know who he was because I didn't watch football. So some people just naturally don't know.
Yeah, but you're not dating Lamar Jackson.
It was in passing. Yes, I understand.
So what I'm saying is, bro, if all right, man, if we gonna lie today, just
I'm
let
not
me
gonna
know
lie.
we lying.
I'm letting you know that I do believe that yes, her freaking mindset changed when she realized who she was dating, of course, or who she was about to date. Of course, I'm agreeing with you at like that. But as far as like, say if like a nigga like just approached her in the mall or some shit, she just dubbed him, because like I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say about that, but it's like I just think they should probably be, oh, that's just another nigga, move on.
I feel like initially when he introduced himself, possibly she might have not known who she was.
Of course.
But when she got home around her girlfriends, and they're like,
it's always the girlfriends.
Who approached you? Who talked to you? Oh, girl, you better stop playing. He's a good man. Savannah, he a good man.
Just doing some stuff.
Hey, freaking Michelle Obama dubbed Obama apparently. First. And Aisha Curry.
Oh, Aisha Curry, I believe.
That's a whole different ball game. But honestly, all right, cool. Y'all know me. Y'all gonna say I'm king. Y'all gonna say I'm king diplomacy, but I'm gonna start with the love. The love is, she's not used to this kind of attention. She is thrusted in the environment. She didn't know how to handle it. And, she's doing her best to adjust with his level of fame and popularity. She didn't know that it was going to come with all this. She only wanted the man, not the fame. I could give you all these feminine and pussy responses. I could go on it because I've watched CNN all week and I've watched people defend her or defend him. There's some qualities for sure about her that is definitely, a red flag. But again, what we're not seeing is what I want people to do. Realistically, this is not me caping for anyone. I want people to honestly let him be in love. He's a young kid. Let him be in love. Let him learn the hard way. Let him experience his first heartbreak. You preventing or you trying to prevent somebody, two people in love, like if you trying to get in between them, like, bro, they're going to move mountains to be with each other. You're going to be the one embarrassed. You get what I'm saying? Like some people learn, especially men. We like to learn our lessons the hard way.
Yes, first.
You get what I'm saying? Like
firsthand.
So especially your first heartbreak. And again, we're talking about her. We don't even know how doofy he's gonna be in the league. Okay, because there's two examples. You could be the LeBron of this shit, or you could be the Zion or the Anthony Edwards of this shit. So you can get lost in the sauce and be like John Morant playing with fucking guns, or Zion fucking porn stars and this and that. Or you can actually take the LeBron route, stay with one girl, allegedly, that we know of, and build your career and have that type of stability and have that type of backbone. What I honestly want, though, I just want people to leave the kid alone, bro. Like,
he's playing into it,
I think he is playing into it, but I think he's benefiting from two things that, a lot of people don't get to have. Like, he has status and he's about to have money. The only thing he doesn't have, unfortunately, is the looks. You feel me? But
hey, money can buy that.
He has status.
That's true. That nigga ugly.
He has status. He has money, right? So with that being
he's
said,
gonna wear a helmet anyway.
With that being said, not only is he gonna attract a lot of women, but he's gonna be thrusted in a lot of positions, and that's gonna
crazy.
that's gonna reveal that's gonna reveal a lot about him as a man, and that's gonna bring the inner good woman or inner hoe out of his girl. You get what I'm saying? So again, we'll see. Like, what I want people to do is, like, let the kids be in love, bro. Like, you know, he's young. He's on a high right now. Heisman Trophy. He's probably getting the most attention he's ever gotten in his life. He's probably going to be exposed to crazy amount of money, crazy amount of publicity, crazy amount of pussy. Like, let's let him navigate and see how he does it. Because, again, we all think our first love is the best woman we ever going to meet. Until...
Hey, I got lucky.
Yes, Gary, you got very lucky.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. For the rest of us out here,
We tripping.
you feel me? For the rest of us out here, you think like, oh my God, this is the baddest bitch I'm ever gonna meet until you go to Brazil, until you go to Colombia, until you go to. You get what I'm saying? So I want him to be a seasoned. Like, I want him to get in this shit. I want him to start traveling more. I want him to experience life as a man, and then once he determine what he wants, like, we'll go from there. Because I think he lied to some reporter saying, like, my first year in the league, I'm gonna marry my girl. I'm like,
Hey, apparently they're scheduled to be like married in like very soon, actually, in a couple months.
well,
Apparently.
she's in for a good surprise. I'll tell you that.
Hey man, put everything in your
Because
mama name,
you know
too.
what it is? It's not even right now. If we keeping it a buck, like, all jokes aside, it's bigger than him. It's bigger than her. Now, you got generational wealth attached to your name now. Your mom is not gonna let you risk that all away over your feelings and your dick. There's gonna be people. Well, whoever is in his life, like, he has Deion Sanders. That's a good role model for him. You feel me?
There's
So
older figures around him.
he has enough role models to guide him and help him navigate through this newly found fame and success that he has right now. So, like I said, I just want him to be exposed to the good and the bad side of this life. And then if he decides that this is the right partner for me, cool. Because only adversity can really, like, bring out who truly is meant to be in your life. But when it's all good, money is coming in, everybody's going to ride your coattail. You feel me?
I understand.
So that's just my thing. I leave him alone. Let him be in love. Let him fuck up. Let him learn.
I'm about to say, but I just want to tell him, like, if he watches this episode, but it's like, I just want to tell him that, like, just don't make that your brand, because, like, he's playing into it a lot. Like, it's almost like he's becoming like the Chance the Rapper of football, where it's like, oh, I didn't start listening to Lil Wayne until, like, she put me on. I'm like, fam, you a young black kid with dreads. Stop it. Stop it.
That's true.
So I just want to tell him, don't make that be your brand. But speaking of Chance the Rapper,
yeah, she was in like a commercial with him. It's getting a little cringe. Like, I get it. Your girl is your girl, bro. You could kick it with the guys. You could go do a press, release without your girl. Your girl don't have to show up to every single game. It is again. I don't want people to feel like, oh shit, Cheech is jaded, or because you don't have a girlfriend, that you might not see it like that. I get it. But there's something called work-life balance for a reason. You get what I'm saying?
But I want to add too is, like, it's just, there's a lot of women who just honestly just, like, don't know how to operate in her system, and obviously she's just gonna have to learn from, like, experience. Because even, like, obviously on a lower scale, but it's like, say if, like, on like our live show, when, like, everybody was coming at me and telling me what I should do in my relationship.
Yeah, that was funny.
And right in front of Gael, and I'm like, yo, like, the fuck. So, but I want to say shouts out to Gael, because she kept it player. She just kept quiet. He's like, you know what? She obviously, like, she was offended by a lot of the shit that, like, a lot of freaking, I can dive deep into that, but whatever. But I feel
like Gael at this point, she knows his content.
She knows his content, but it's like, but with me is I like to separate my love life and content, completely two different things.
Facts.
She just tried to bend the rules multiple times, but not letting it happen. But it's like, I have my distinctions, of course. But it's like a lot of women in that scenario were like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? This, it could have been a scene, but she kept it playing and kept it professional, which I do love her for, of course.
Like I said,
it comes with time. I think
what it is too. Like, if you know your girl's temperament, there's certain things you can prevent her from being a part of. Like, if you know your girl is jealous, right? Okay, I'm not gonna go to an interview with Taylor Rooks with my girl around. She might be flirty. She might wear a tight dress. It's just, you know what it is? Like, out of sight, out of mind. Like, sometimes, like, just like we can create the security as men, we can create the insecurity in the woman as well. And if you know your woman is not prepped for that, like, you gotta understand, Travis Hunter, you've been a star all your life. You probably went to Little League. You played in middle school, possibly high school. You've been a star all your life. You've had reporters ask you questions. You've been on papers at your school. Now you all over ESPN. You used to this fame shit. She's not. She's not used to people tagging her out of nowhere. She's not used to people sending her pictures of you hugging the casual fan that has a fat ass. She's not ready for that. So guess what?
Comes with time.
Baby, when it's a special occasion, it's the ESPYs, we are going. But if it's not, watch the game at home, around your brothers, around your family. Because again, there's going to be other bitches that are going to try to take your man. There's going to be, you feel me? He's in with the dogs right now.
I understand.
And everybody wants a meal ticket. I don't care how. There's a lot of snipers in this industry. He's going to get invited to a lot of GQ parties. He's going to, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. So I just advise him to, hey, you just, go at your own pace. Don't let the world tell you what to do with your woman. Dictate your relationship how you want to dictate your relationship and make your own mistakes.
Hey,
realistically.
Last thing I'm going to say about this.
He does do a lot of duck-ass move, though. But, again.
He's young, but all I'm going to say is that,
maybe it's his first piece of, yeah. Salute. Go ahead.
You okay? You have anything to say?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but anyway, let me just go to the next topic. Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, apparently his
by the way, our executive producer, Madam, is screaming during production saying, "Lay
No, but all serious, yo, pray for Chance, bro. Pray for Chance, man. Because it's like, so if you guys didn't know, like, very recently, Chance the Rapper's wife filed for divorce. Apparently, like, I didn't know about this. They were apparently separated for like 8 months. So I guess like finally she called it quits. Is like this, she filed for divorce. So I want to say, man, like, I know he going through a lot. I'm gonna put it out there. Even though a lot of jokes can fly, but I really feel bad for bro, because like he really did like take a different turn in his career because of his wife. And I'm not saying that he was forced to make a whole album talking about the, hey, I love my wife, the big day, but it's like, come on, fam. Like, he really like damn near almost jeopardized his freaking career just to stay in that one lane. Even though that wasn't my favorite album of Chance, and clearly a lot of people gave their opinion on that album as well. But what I would say is that I do feel bad for him, though. I'm gonna say I do feel bad for Chance. Hopefully he recovers.
I feel bad for him, but it's a risk. All this shit, life, like, you take risk in life, and I think it's a risk to expose your regular wife to this level of, again, the same thing with Travis Hunter. My thing is, like, she didn't ask for that. She didn't ask. Like, it's cool. Love your wife. Love your woman. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like when you, the public, I guess what I'm trying to say is this. If you want to talk about the good about your relationship, when you going through it, people are going to be inclined to know the details of all your shit. And it actually hurts you when too many people's opinions are in your personal relationship. And that's why I never like to make my relationships public, because it's like, bro, soon as you get with this girl, people are ready to tell you what she did in 3rd grade. I don't care. This is not the version of the woman I met. This is who I'm in love with. Let me build my life with that person. People are going to have something to say. A microscope is going to be on your relationship soon as you start shopping your girl around on the internet. And it's like, bro, you going to hear something you don't like. She's going to see something she doesn't like. And it's just going to add more headaches. And I just feel like he made a lot of mistakes. Like, you feel me? Making a whole album about your wife. Nigga, you did not get famous for talking about women.
You're supposed to be the next Kanye, my guy.
So it's just like he had a lot of potential. He still has a lot. I don't think he lost the ability to rap. It's just hopefully, some of the best music is made through pain. So hopefully he just harvests that pain and he comes out with a fucking classic, because that's what some of the greats do.
No, I now I have to ask you a sub question now.
That was funny. Second,
The audience can't hear them, by the way.
Second Chance the Rapper.
Second chance.
Stupid, man. But like a sub question I had is that so apparently like as she came out and said that apparently like their second child was like they wanted to have a second child because apparently their relationship was kind of rocky beforehand before the second kid was born. So I have to ask you, can having another kid save a relationship? Even though yes, I want to admit we don't have any kids, just asking a genuine question.
I don't believe. I feel like a child could repair the relationship and could take the pressure off the issues because like you guys jointly have something new to love that you guys co-created, so it could kind of help blossom and ignite a new love for something that you guys created together. It's like starting a new business. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think it could repair the damage that is happening or has happened that led the relationship, to its end. You get what I'm saying? I think what could help is counseling, talking things out, actually taking steps to actually fix things. Like a child is a pacifier. Like you pacifying the problem. You putting a Band-Aid over like an open wound that you clearly need surgery for. Eventually you're gonna have to address that problem. You get what I'm saying? So I just think like a lot of people, I think you can also play that game with women that don't have the means to move on from you. If your lady, she got her own money, it's hard to tie her feet down with a kid because she doesn't really need you. She's not codependent on you to have a lifestyle and to live comfortably. So a lot of people use that in our community. Again, I can only speak from my experiences. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to tie your feet up with another kid. So now, you can't go nowhere. Now I'm gonna sit your ass down for 9 months. Now you stuck with me in the house. Well, what we gonna do? Stare at each other? We might as well work this shit out. So I don't know. I think you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's how I feel. And I think just work on your relationship. And yeah, if a child come out of that process, if you guys start rekindling the romance and a lot more sex is starting to happen and a beautiful a baby come out of that, dope. But if you guys are purposely, or as a man you purposely trying to impregnate your woman thinking that's what's gonna get her to stay, like she'll have the baby with you and them old feelings are gonna resurface again and you guys are gonna start experiencing the whole same thing.
Yeah, I personally don't believe that like a kid can like save a relationship. That's my personal opinion because of the fact if you're already having issues and then like you guys have like a bright idea, like, you know what, let's just have another kid to see if it works out. Like, no, that doesn't work out well because say if the kid is born, that kid can feel the energy between the both of y'all saying that it's not really genuine. It's not genuine love. If the kid is born but he's used to seeing like his mom and dad on opposite sides of the house all the freaking day. He doesn't see y'all cuddle up watching TV doing the usual romantic shit. That can affect him, and he's gonna freaking portray those same traits to when he gets older and shit.
Yeah, you're causing more dysfunction.
Exactly. So like, and then people are gonna say like, "Oh, I don't know how to like fall in love. I don't know how to treat a woman right, this and that." Because like, if you naturally see like turmoil in your household, you're gonna think it's freaking normal.
Facts.
Oh, that's just my personal take on it. So like, literally, get a freaking. What happened to just getting a dog? If you want to change the energy in the house, get a dog, get fish, like get a pond, some shit. But so like another question I gotta ask you too is, are you taking down any of these cooking with Kaya recipes?
No, but it's so funny. It's so funny what could trigger the insecurity in some people. It's so funny on what could motivate some people. And it's so funny to realize as men sometimes the power of our attention. So I think it was just hilarious. A lot of people were congratulating her, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, she's not doing anything special. She's just cooking this and that. I could do that." Well, bitch, you should have been doing it. It should take somebody else to start doing it so you could do it. You get what I'm saying? So the part that I love about it is, ladies, I'm saying this with all due respect, it's urging and pushing women to show more of their domestic side. Ladies, I know you are feminine.
Oh, that boy ironed that cake.
No, well, here's the thing. Ladies, I know you feminine. I know you independent. Yes, you've drilled it in our minds for the last 10 years. We get it. But the cooking with Kia thing, what it did this Kaya, whatever. Kaya, cool. So what that did this week, especially for me, it changed my algorithm. So instead of seeing the Fashion Nova try on dresses and the get ready with me and the makeup, the lashes being put on, every woman was in the kitchen preparing a meal or showing us their skills. And, you know, I was happy to see that because I'm like, yo, sometimes it's good to show that other side. Like, I know, like, you know what it is, too? I think that a lot of people, men and women, think they're bigger than the program. Which, like, I don't care if you're a bad bitch. You could get your nigga taken. I don't care if you 6'3". Somebody could take your girl. You get what I'm saying? If you lack for a certain amount of time in an area where your girl need attention or your man needs attention, like, you get what I'm saying? Half of the time, the man don't want you to buy more dresses. He wants you to cook more. But you think looking sexy was going to just keep his attention. Now a chubby bitch got your nigga because she just cooked him a fucking steak. So it's like...
Can I be honest? I don't think that's a food, bro. Like, she hasn't cooked anything where it's like, damn, I would love to have a plate of that. Like, if I'm being 100%, if I'm being 100%
but no
real,
one is, one, nobody is watching for that, and two,
of course,
it's the fact that you are willing to be in a kitchen. When was the last time no disrespect, right? My sister rarely cooks, but she knows how to cook. You get what I'm saying? We rarely see. It's a different world now. Women are starting to work more. Men are starting to stay at home more. So it's like as a traditional male, I love that shit. Yeah, cook me something sometimes. Okay. I don't want to get takeout every night. Yes.
I understand.
The stove came with this house for a reason. We can't keep putting leftovers in this fridge.
I understand your point, but what I'm saying is I think the main reason why, like, a lot of women, because obviously, men are complaining, obviously, but women are more upset with, like cooking with Kai is because of the fact of how basic it looks.
Cool. Show us you could do better.
Well, yes, I understand that, but it's like, we've seen, there has been videos of, like, women, like, wearing, like, something kind of skimpy while making, like, a smoothie or some shit. But, like, she makes very simple content, but you didn't really see it often. So it's like, it's new but regular. I think that's what took off really fast. And of course, like, getting that DDG feature kind of helped as well. It did help.
What it is, it's just simple and traditional. That's what it is. Because guess who claimed to be simple and traditional and we get killed for it? Men. We don't want much. We want to eat, sleep, fuck, watch sports, and do something active. That's it. In the core of things, that's what we want to do.
I hear you.
And if we getting treated right, we want to make sure a woman is well taken care of. So yes, men are going to divert their attention to the person. If everybody out there is trying on the new Fashion Nova dress, it's refreshing to go on this page and see this young lady try a new recipe. It's different.
Yeah, and of course, like, she's like a light-skinned chick.
She's not breaking the mold.
She doesn't have a BBL. She's cooking, and she has a corny catchphrase that sticks. It's corny, but it sticks. I just think, like, a lot of women be like, damn, this simple-ass chick got popping, not working 9 to 5, but I'm at my job. Like, I get the frustration. I'm just letting you know it's just like, hey, gotta celebrate. True. At that point, you just gotta celebrate. You just gotta, like, be creative. And I guess like one of the last, like, topics that's kind of a big deal. I've been seeing all over my timeline. Do you think TikTok is really gonna be banned next year?
I don't think so, man. I think is TikTok is involved in, like, a lot of music. A lot of people get discovered on TikTok.
The best algorithm for sure.
A lot of creatives get famous on TikTok. A lot of people are getting monetized on TikTok. I think it's one of those things where it's like somebody somewhere is not getting paid from it, so they're trying to shut it down. That's what it is. Weed was not legal for a long time until the government was like, oh, dispensaries, boom.
That's true.
You are welcome to come here and get as much weed as you want, and we gonna say it's for medical purposes. We gonna put whatever label we want on it. Now we got indica. What's all the shits? I'm not a smoker like that.
30,000 of them. Got Khalifa
All
Kush,
that.
all of this shit.
So I think if the government figures
We
out,
get it, Dolph. Damn.
I feel like if the government,
Stay off the weed. I bet.
but honestly, I feel like if the government finds a way to control it and to regulate it and make money off of it, it's gonna be fine.
Honestly, if I'm putting my conspiracy hat on again, I don't think TikTok is going anywhere. I honestly think that they're like
That's
government.
the new YouTube, bro. It's not going anywhere.
I think that the government is building this shit to make it look like it's going away. And then I don't know if you peep that Trump is like, oh, I have a soft spot for TikTok. So I really think they're gonna gear up to take TikTok down. And then I think they already have a plan. They already said that the app's not gonna be deleted. And Trump is just gonna be like, hey, because of me, y'all still have TikTok. I really just think it's really a cover up to make Trump look good. That's just my personal opinion. Am I off? Do I sound off? Well, I'm actually glad we have this conversation. By the way, like all the conspiracy theorists I see on my timeline. First of all, they say, "Oh, we need to get rid of TikTok because the Chinese have all information." You work at fucking Walmart, bro. Like, come on, let's be real. What compromising information do you have on your phone to where it's like, oh, you have you can't have any information on your phone. We sign a freaking waiver every time we open a new phone.
And newsflash, they got your information.
Shit on the
You
back
have
of
a
it.
credit card. You have you put your home address online. You have Uber on your phone. Like, what's that little shit that clean your house? The little robot that cleans your house. The Roomba that actually calculates the square inches of your house.
Mm-hmm.
You have Alexa in your home that could literally hear you turn your lights on.
Newsflash,
So
they can hear you.
everybody is watching you. Your information is being sold on the daily. You give your rights away every day.
You should. And if
Every
you have my
time you sign a
information,
contract, you sign your life away. Every time you download a new app, every time you post on Instagram, it no longer belongs to you. So
you
I
should
just
stop
feel
taking dick pics if you don't want it to go out. Simple. Simple.
Gary, is this something you want to tell us? Cause you.
But what? Like, I'm just tired of these regular ass niggas thinking they're like, yo, everybody has main character syndrome. No one gives a fuck what's on your phone.
Yeah. Nobody
I don't know,
care
that's
about
just
that
me.
little weed that you're not El Chapo. They're not gonna come get you for the little nickel bags you selling.
I hate them niggas.
You should. But like, I don't want to go out on a morbid note, but like, I want to say like prayers for OG Mako, the popular rapper from Atlanta. He attempted to transition himself. I think he's okay. Like, they didn't announce him dead. Besides No Jumper, and they took that shit down.
Yeah.
So I want to say like, everybody stay safe out there. I know I'm trying to give a good speech, but Cheech is gonna say something ignorant. But it's the holidays. Please check on your mental health. I understand a lot of people are not able to see. I know a lot of people are not able to see their family. So I want to say, hey, happy holidays, and I want you guys to really just think about your mental health and be nice to everybody.
I think.
Here come the bullshit.
No. How do you fail at making this suicide attempt?
No, you just lied.
It ain't hard.
And everybody know what you
Get him. Oh,
Freddie, take the camera off.
Whatever happened to
a good shot goes to the mouth.
Alright, so
Come on, G.
but here's the thing. So now look.
Was it
You
pills?
you didn't feel good about life. You wanted to end it. You felt at ending it. You back at regular life.
So I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary Trust. I will see y'all next year. I go by the name of. All right, I'm fucking up my outro. I don't know what the fuck. You know what? Potter of the year. I'm gonna see y'all next year. Where do you go by, Cheech? Where do you go by, Cheech?
Oh shit! Oh man, I go by. Well, first of all, we gonna have.
Where do you go by? Where do you go by?
I go by the name of Cheech, aka Merry Christmas, aka Happy New Year, aka my best wishes to you and your loved ones. Yeah, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the wild ride this year. We're back working, which I'm happy about. I appreciate the support. I think one of our last our recent episode in combined analytics give us about like 20,000 in viewership and listenership. So we do appreciate it. We're making strides. And like, yeah, with your support, we can just go take this shit to the moon, man. So yeah, I plan on bringing a lot more flavor next year for y'all. Yeah, we plan on doing a lot more stuff on the creative side for y'all. So,
y'all see it.
I really appreciate, again, everybody that has worked on this project. I appreciate Gary, putting up with me over the years doing this. I appreciate our executive producer, Maidolf. He actually, it was funny hearing him say executive producer. I appreciate my man behind the camera and behind the production, Freddie. I know you guys don't see him. One day you will see him. And I appreciate even our studio audience guests that come from time to time to just come fuck with us. Everybody that has supported this show, share this show, talked about this show, give us a like, a follow. We appreciate you and thank you, man. And yeah.
Of course, man.
And we are These Are the Aesthetics.
See you
next year.